Hi everybody. I have for your enjoyment today a journal that I made using Kerryanne English's Christmas kit. I belong to her group and we get these monthly kits, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. They always all are, but this Christmas one I really had a lot of fun with it. It's just beautiful. Her shop is Shabby Art Boutique, and this kit was the October kit, and it was called Sweet and Shabby Christmas. So for this one I have made a journal, and I've kept it fairly simple because all her pages are just so beautiful. Even the cover, I printed one of her pictures on linen and put it on the front face, and I didn't embellish it a lot. A few little simple trims and some pearls and a couple of little blings, and I put some sparkle on the front here on the little guy and on her bell, but that's it because it's just such a beautiful picture. I did put some tassel trim around the outside, these little pom-poms, because they reminded me of snowballs. And then for the spine, it turned out to be a 2-inch spine, and it's just decorated with this lace, and it's not glued down so that it has room to move when you open the journal. It has a little bit of bling here, and this comes off. It's just a bobby pin on the back with some of this applique and these pearl dangle and the trim. So if that's not wanted, it can come off. And the back I kept simple. It's just another one of the pictures out of the kit, and I just printed it again on this linen material over some pink cardstock, and it's a fairly heavy board that I used for the whole cover. And then I just have this little Handmade by Marlene stamp on it. For the closure, I used these buttons, and they're on elastics, and they allow room for the journal to grow. It's already a bit of a gator mouth, but these elastics do allow for some movement again, and they're just pretty little vintage buttons, some pink ribbon, and there's 3 of them, and they just very easily come undone. There are some exposed trims and ribbons on the front, and not too many on the top, a couple. And then on the bottom we have some dangles, once again, that mark the center of each signature. So there's a clear little sparkly candy cane, one of these little pinwheel candies, a snowflake, an icicle, a reindeer, and another deer. So we'll move quickly into showing you the kit, and I'm not going to talk a lot about what it is unless I've done something unusual, because like I said, I kept the kit fairly simple. I did print some of the embellishments in different sizes to use in the kit, but other than that, they're just gorgeous pages, so I kept them fairly simple. So on the front we have one of her pockets here, and one of these elements I doubled up on it so that it opens up for a journaling space, and it's just tucked in there. There's room here on this book plate to put her name or whoever has the book. Each of the signatures I closed somehow. I closed them up and the pages are inside, except for the center signature. I left it open, but 6 of the 7 signatures are closed up. So this one, it has another of her gorgeous little pictures on the front with a little bit of a collage, and it is closed with 3 Velcro closures. So inside, just a little collage here with a couple of her little sayings, printed here on some some tracing paper. Here we have a tuck spot with a ticket. And this is a double printed picture again from one of her elements with some wording on it, and one of these, she had quite a few of these page, oh, my mind went blank, these page markers, and I used one on here. This is a little tuck spot, and behind that is another one of the elements that's tucked. In this one we use one of the candies as a belly band, put an element here, and here it's just a journaling page, Christmassy, and that's just tucked behind with another one of these page tabs. Here we have an element glued to the page, and inside we have another one of these candies, the round ones, tucked in here, and another element there. Got a candy cane on the top. That's just from my stash. Here it's a double page. It's the center of the signature, and each pocket has a large ticket and a fussy cut present tucked in there. And this one is one of the bingo cards and a present. Here on this page I glued 3 of the fussy cut presents to make this tuck spot for this large tag. And on this side I used one of the fussy cut bows and a little present on the bottom to tuck in this paper, and it's just simply a printed page, and there is room to journal inside it. These little elves are so gorgeous. They're so cute. I suspect this book is probably going to go to a teenager or a tween. They would really appreciate the prettiness of this book and these elements. On this page, I have a journaling card fastened to the page with this little clip, and it just goes over the page. It has a bit of collaging here. It's got 3 of the little tickets inside it, tucked into one of these tags. And on this page, we have 2 of the elements here glued on for a tuck spot with one of the large journal cards. And tucked in this spot, another one of the fussy cut elements. And just a little bit of decoration on this printed tissue paper. Here we have a piece of ribbon, Christmas ribbon, and tucked in there is just this little journal card with a tag inside and a little bit of writing. And that's the end of the first signature, so we'll close that one up. The second signature is held together with 2 brads and this embroidery thread. It's embellished with this beautiful pink trim, which matches the pages so well. Here we have a fussy cut element, the candy canes with one of the large tags tucked underneath. On this page we have another one of the fussy cut tickets or tags, and tucked behind that we have this little tag, journaling card, and this ticket. And on there I've just glued a snowflake and another one of the little words. This is a pocket, fussy cut pocket. It has another element tucked into it. It has one of the fussy cut stars inside. That's from the kit. And this cookie and the candy cane that's fussy cut, those are from the kit as well. On this side we have another little ribbon trim with some gingerbread men on it, forming a belly band for this little cookie fussy cut. And on the top we have a double tag that goes over the page, both pages, and it's held on with this paper clip. On this side I just created another little element from two of the tags. I left them fastened together, decorated them with some trim. This is sewn material. It's hand stitched. It's got a picture of a tree on it. And that just goes underneath. Here we have some vellum that I printed on one of the pages. Turned out really pretty. And tucked in this side is another one of the tickets, and I left it fastened so it's folded in half. Another journaling spot. On this page we have again a paper clip holding this element together, and it is once again a double fussy cut element from the kit, and it's on this mulberry paper that has been stitched. So it just goes over the page and it's held on with the paper clip. On this side we also have a paper clip, and it holds on this double page. Lots of journaling space, even though, like I say, I didn't cover up too much of the pages. They were too pretty, but I made sure that there was lots of places to write. This is the other side of the vellum, decorated on this side with a picture frame and this element, a few little words, and a picture frame over here, and one of the elements is tucked in behind the picture frame with some ribbon trim. Another candy used as a belly band, and once again a double card for journaling in. And on this side another double card over the page. A little bit of bling on there, a little bit of decorating. I did use quite a few of the tabs, page tabs, but I also used this ticket as a page tab. On this side we have a journaling card as a tuck spot, and tucked in there to go with the page we have one of these elements, fussy cut, and a fussy cut stocking tucked in there. And that's the end of the second signature. So we will do that one up. The third signature is just held shut with this pink paper clip with a bead bling on it. Inside, a tuck spot out of the cookie with a fussy cut present. And on this side, decorating the vellum, which I printed on, we just have this hot chocolate cup. It's on both sides, shows through very nicely. Here we have one of the ribbons we used as a tuck spot, and here a little ticket inside this tuck spot. And once again, a double card for journaling. And it just tucks up underneath the ribbon. On this page, this is one of the elements out of my stash, and it's got a little charm hung on it inside the picture frame. Here we have one of these large tickets tucked inside this poinsettia decoration with some pearl embellishment. On this page, I decorated it to look like a winter scene. This is all just items from my stash, from my scrapbooking days. On this page, though, is some of the elements from the kit. I tucked in here 3 fussy cut baubles, Christmas baubles, just behind this leaf, mistletoe leaf. And I hung 2 more little baubles on the leaf to dangle from there. Here, using 2 of the fussy cut presents as tuck spots. We have a little journaling card here with a tuck spot on the front and a large journaling card behind it. And on the opposite page, very similar. A smaller card and a larger card. And on this side, I made another belly band using this gorgeous applique ribbon trim. Put one of the elements on the front and fussy cut out these candy canes, and they just go behind. Here, it's a double pocket page. One here with this, again, double element for journaling in. And one of the bingo cards. On this side, one of the large plates there is used as a belly band, and tucked inside another card for journaling. I used a lot of those, like I say, to make spots to journal. I didn't want to cover up the gorgeous pictures on these pages. This one is a pocket, fussy cut on the top. Inside it is a double ticket for journaling. One of the little words on top. I used a lot of the words. And one of the candies, fussy cut. On this side, tucked behind here, we have 2 of the tickets from the kit. And this paper clip holds this shut, and it folds out to a full-size page, folded like a faux envelope for journaling. That just closes up, and the paper clip keeps it shut. So it's kind of an embellished paper clip. And that's the end of the 3rd signature. Now the center signature, as I said, is open. I didn't close it. There's a little tuck spot here. I didn't put anything behind it. This kit was getting quite thick. Behind this element, one of the baubles that's cut out is one of the tickets. And one of the presents tucked in there, and a pearl bead for halfback pearl for a decoration. In one of these pockets, again, just a folded up page, printed out, and inside it can be journaled on. On this side, I used one of the houses, and this house I printed out so that it was a triple flip, so it's a larger journaling spot, and then behind it is a tuck spot. I put this fussy cut candy cane and the fussy cut candy. Here we have a little envelope. These are from my stash. I have quite a few of them, but they match the kit. They're pink. So in there is just one of the little tickets from the kit. A little ticket on front with a word, and behind that a couple of fussy cut elements. On this page we have a hidden paper clip. It's material, and it's hand stitched, just got a couple of Christmas decorations on it, and it just decorates the top of the page. On this side I used 2 of the circular embellishments as tuck spots. Behind each one is a large bauble and a gift. Matching pages. This is the center of this signature. I didn't do anything to this page. It's so pretty. On this side, I have one of the bingo tickets as a tuck spot, and I just use one of these large journaling cards behind it with one of the small ones on top. Here I have some trim, very Christmassy looking. It matched the kit, so I just embellished it a bit and put a fussy cut Santa behind that. On this page, fussy cut flower with a cookie trim, and another fussy cut flower and two of the cookie star-shaped cookies as a tuck spot for this double journaling card. A tuck spot him here out of a fussy cut stocking with this journaling card. On this page I use one of the pockets, a little bit of a collage here with some of the Christmas elements. This little guy, a ticket or a journaling card that I had on my stash, and another journaling card from my stash. They matched the papers that I used on this page very well. And this also, I believe this was a Christmas tag that I kept from a gift, and I just put it on that page. Here we made a collage out of several of the elements and used it as a tuck spot for this double tag, which I decorated with some lace trim. Tucks in there. And that is the end of the center signature. This is the fourth signature. 1, 2, 3, the fifth signature. It again is fastened with Velcro. Inside, another double card and a journaling card, and one of the large tickets is used as a tuck spot. Here, it's a double card with the Santa, used as a tuck spot for this double ticket journaling card. Here, once again, a double pocket page, and I used two of the fussy cut roses for these large baubles to tuck behind. Little bit of ribbon trim on them. On this one, we used one of the fussy cut hot chocolate cups, and it holds this ticket card. And on this side, here the ribbon is used as a tuck spot. And on this side I put some lace trim that sparkled. This is trim that was gifted to me in one of the swaps. And I tucked in there a double journal card. On this side, I just used some trim that was from my stash, and it holds a fussy cut Santa. Two fussy cut stockings used as a tuck spot for that card. And I left this page plain. It's so pretty. Here, one of the candies again is used for a belly band spot to tuck that tag. And on this page, two tags, one used as a pocket. Another tuck spot here, but I didn't put anything behind it. And on this page, held on with a paper clip, we have this little flip folder, a tuck spot on the front, and a tuck spot on the inside with room for journaling. And that's the end of this signature, held together with Velcro. The next signature is held together with a magnet. It has lace trim on the front. Little tuck spot here behind this star. Some pink mulberry paper. I didn't do anything with it. It's pretty. A ribbon tuck spot and a bauble glued together to make a tuck spot here for an element. And on this page I fastened together several of the fussy cut holly, and I put inside there 2 of the baubles. Two of the baubles here used as a tuck spot for this little triple element. It's a triple ticket, folded up for a journaling card, held together with the paper clip. On this page, a star is used as a tuck spot for this beautiful bauble and ribbon. And there's a tuck spot on this side as well, behind this bauble. A pocket with a large pocket made out of one of the pictures from the elements from the kit, and I just added some sparkle glue to it with a large tag inside and some ribbon trim decorating the top. And on this page behind one of the cookies as a tuck spot is a little tag. Here another double element tucked into the ribbon belly band, Christmas ribbon, and a tuck spot here behind this fussy cut. I believe it's mistletoe leaves, or yeah, I think it's mistletoe leaves. More mulberry paper, and a tuck spot here behind this hot chocolate cup. And that's the end of that signature. We've come to the last signature. This one is decorated with more of that bright pink trim. This one is held together with this little clip. And on the back side, it is tucked under these 2 little Santa elements. So we have a tuck spot here with this double printed card. And on this side we have double pockets with 2 tags, printed tissue paper, a tuck spot here, one of the circular tags tucked into it. On this side we have a decorated belly band. These are all elements from my stash, and it's got one of these large circular candies tucked in. A few more elements from my stash. The center, I left it plain, except I put a stencil on here that says I believe. Here I used a star again as a tuck spot. And one of the large cards used as a tuck spot for a fussy cut candy cane. The back side of the tissue paper. Over here I have a multi-pocket tuck spot. So in the front I have a fussy cut stocking, and behind it in another section I have a present tucked in. I believe it goes there. Then here we have a small circular element tucked in there, a star tucked in this part, and it flips open, and I just glued on a bauble element, and here we have a little ticket tucked in behind one of these little nameplates. And on this side we have another circular element tucked in here, a fussy cut element tucked in here, one of my stamped envelopes, stamped elements, and at the very back we have a fussy cut candy cane tucked. So lots of tuck spots in this little folded element. Here we have 2 presents as a tuck spot. This one is holding a large journal card. This one flips down for a little bit of writing space and also forms a tuck spot. And that's the back of the last signature. So we will tuck that back in there where it belongs. Put the little clip on it. And then on the back page I put one of the fussy cut pockets embellished it with a little bit of trim. These bright pink buttons hold on the brads that hold these Tim Holtz circular brads, and they hold the elastic with the buttons that I use to fasten it. Tucked in the pocket is this little booklet. It has a tuck spot on the front. It's got some ribbon trim on the side and a wreath glued to the front of the little gingerbread house. And inside is room for journaling. And on the back side is a Christmas tree, and it's just embellished with a few glitters and a star. And that's the end of the book. So, Kerryanne, what a gorgeous kit. I just loved it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my walkthrough of what I made with the kit. And I thank everybody for watching.